some of you to come in here. You know, put my focus on for this live stream, because people just say I talk behind the mic. So I decided to put my camera on, because the last time I was on live, they're like, cut your camera on. Cut your camera on, WCS. Cut your camera on. Wait till y'all pack in here first. I'm a small channel, so it's going to take a little bit longer for my audience to attend. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't put up nothing yet. But I figured I'd just respond. You know what I'm saying? Give me a minute to get this popping. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back. 6 in the building. We gotta at least get 10. I have to address some issues. I just want to make sure enough people in here on the small channel to get the word out. You feel me? This is the reaction to address what should be the final, you know what I'm saying, with Team Williams. I don't know about Dookie Brown though, but most of what I have to say pertains to the individuals that is saying the most, because it's just me. Every time you heard me behind the mic, it's been me. Me. It's been me, period. That's who's been behind the mic. So let me get some more people in here while I sip on my PTSD liquid called water. I got some questions about that PTSD though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got some questions because I think people get mad. And now I'm being described a YouTuber. I didn't know whether to jump up and click my heels. I don't know. I didn't know how to take that. I'm being addressed a YouTuber in the last 72 hours. I didn't know whether to be flattered or be mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm a YouTuber all of a sudden. Damn. I'm trying to figure it out. If I got a low channel, low number channel, right? Nobody tune in. What number of subscribers do I have to be considered a journalist, a content creator? Because therefore, the people who are on here in mass, when I'm talking behind the mic on my own, I'm gonna break some shit down now. Senior, this is strictly, primarily for you. I'm gonna break some shit down. Because you say you're not talking about this no more, right? Okay, so I should get my final say so, right? I should get my say so because I keep hearing you on here taking shots at me. You want to say you shutting it down? You want to say there's no more to talk about? Your people smash me. One person, me. So a YouTuber is able, a YouTuber with small number of channels, right? There really is nothing, because all I hear y'all talk about is numbers. And I'm jealous of this person and that person. But yet, somehow, some way, you say I should remain neutral. That's what I'm hearing from y'all. But Roy Jones gives me content, and I put it out, and I get blamed for the very same situation that you criticizing. You say my channel's small, but somehow I mean so much to put out some content from Roy Jones. That wasn't old content. I just decided to put it out a little bit. I got that content not too long ago. I know y'all want it to be old content, but it's new because you're talking about new shit. You know what I'm saying? I need to get more than 10 in the building. I don't want this to go over anybody's head. Let me take my hoodie off so I can be a little bit more professional. You know what I'm saying? Let me take my shades off because, look, I never had so many people talking about cut on your camera and all that. So now I'm in front of the camera to address the situation. All right? Because it's became intense on that side. You haven't heard me on here yelling and screaming. You feel me? You haven't heard me on here making threats. You haven't heard me do any of that. One person has an entire team damn near that I used to roll with for miles upon miles upon miles. And all I hear is hypocrisy all over the place. So I don't have a right to address. Yes, I will address it. I have every right to defend myself as always. Last time I checked, Team Williams wasn't on YouTube like that. All of a sudden, I'm disliking the fact that you're going over to Monty Brown's channel. Do you actually think I sit up here and worry about who channel you going on? When Mike was going to sit up there, this is how contradicting the shit is. And this is why I say, maybe the way I present myself irritates people. Because analytically, I can assess situations because I'm not going to come on here pretending to be retarded. All right? 1 minute I hear channel sizes, and the last minute I hear people just all irate, bringing up personal shit, and then want to talk about you or smash me. Me, one person, Whole group coming at one person. And the one primary subject they have on their tongue is PTSD, baby. Shout out to PTSD. Shout out to PTSD, shouty. For real. Let's get more people in the building. Shout out to that. We're gonna get to that. And shout out to that PTSD water Fiji. Shout out. Because when you have unqualified people keep talking about PTSD, then it only encourages you to elaborate on it. My military career has continued to be bounced around like we doing a 3-point shootout, dog. I'm not bringing it up during this situation. My military career had nothing to do with the situation that took place down in Pensacola. Absolutely not. Just me, one person. I didn't bring any of the other people onto my live. Not one time. Not one time. I spoke on this shit myself. I haven't. Three-fourths of Team Williams talking. Dude, it was only between me and you, singing. Right? It was only between me and you, bro. Oh, if my bros feel the way they feel, you kept saying that. I never brought anybody else into the equation. It was just me talking. So you can sit up here and bring personal shit into the conversation, but I can't. So I just supposed to let you walk on me and try to intimidate somebody and try to talk all down to somebody and try to browbeat. They try to talk about how you'll do this and your people smash me and I ain't shit and oh, we expect you to be Rambo. So who put me in that position? Because I never said I was trying out for Rambo. It's already a black Rambo down there. That's the one you went to the range shoot, right? So why are you trying to designate me to be one of these vigilante characters to go out there against a situation that I had nothing to do with? I didn't call to arms. I didn't sit up here and say, hey, all of you out there, come up here and join me. I never summoned y'all. The conversation between me and you, the situation between me and you. That's it. You chose to bring all the other cats. I don't know what the fuck Al Tariq talking about. But Al Tariq acting like, look, I heard you sing you talk about, hey, you're only 5 years older than me. I don't know how old you are, to be honest. I don't know. But if y'all ain't talking about age, you're talking about my military career. So let's start with that. All right? It's about 16 in the building. So people, as much as I want to play around with this and say, you know what, I never served in the military, I can't sit up here and tell that lie. I did, right? So let me tell you how easy it is to listen. Al Tariq said he listened to words, right? I said that a time or two myself. I listen also. I've heard Team Williams mention my military career over and over and over. They want to say I don't live in the house no more. Over. I don't have a good relationship with my son. The same shit you say you did to Marty. The same shit you do to everybody else. Over. Who's getting personal? Because you want somebody to respect Mike Jr. every breath, every post. But World Combat Sports get into the equation. And I'm a YouTuber. My channel ain't big enough. When Mike was fighting Adrian Broner, I didn't even ask you one time for an interview. But now all of a sudden I'm worried about you going over to somebody else's show. Run the, like Manager Marty say, roll the tape. Anybody can look on my catalog and see that I wasn't asking for no interview. But all of a sudden, the fight drops out and y'all are over there talking about whatever. You're trying to act like you're trying to, you're acting like you want to de-escalate the situation, but you ain't. Every time, Mike, you de-escalate, you want to sit up there, you throw another jab at me. You say, hey, I'm done talking about this today. And then you sit up there and talk about I'm not staying in my house no more. And then you're talking about I don't have a relationship with my son. Which one do you want? Where are you trying to go with it? I've heard you make the threats. You sitting up here lying to me. I say I got my attorneys. Never said that shit. Not to my recall. I never said that. I said people were tuned in. Just like you always collectively bringing people into this situation, I've never did it. So me, I'm looking at myself as I always am. Respect, self-respect. I never brought nobody in this situation. You've done that the entire time. Member after member after member. Philip just got off, Philip was just over there talking about dropping this and that, and then somehow you trying to get with Rambo to get your gun rights back. I'm confused. You say your shit stay loaded. I'm trying to separate and decipher the threats though. Are we good? I'm just saying, are we good? Because I keep, like, it seems like deaded. How can Roy Jones get deaded before me? I wasn't there. So what happened? You try to roll over the culpability all on little me right here. Y'all say I'm playing the victim. No, it's fact. It's fact if you look at it. Anybody with a sound mind, just sit up here and be analytical for 1 minute. You can look at the whole entire situation. I never had nobody on live with me. Never. Y'all saying, hey, Al Tariq called up freaking Roy and it's dead. So y'all didn't have much for that. I wasn't. Hey, ask Roy. I haven't been calling him up during this situation. Hey, Roy, they coming at me, Roy. Not one time. Ask him. But you call Roy, y'all dead that. Y'all must have forgot. God. But then y'all come over here to the old military guy that you keep talking about with PTSD, bro. My people will smash you. Of course, all these numbers of people. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, I have people that's tuned in to this for a long time. I never said anything about no attorneys. You think attorneys is the police? You the police. You the police, dude. You're looking up all my information. Go do what you do, bro. If you saying this is the last time and it's done, let it be done. Stop taking shots at me out the door. Oh, you don't have a good relationship. Listen, I have a son that's in the ground. I don't know if you ever lost a son before, but I don't know if you went over there to the gravesite and talked to him, homie. You ever talk to my son there, Mike? Since you always like to bring people's family into it, Mike. You ever had a kid that died that was actually living? Since y'all know so much about me, I have access too. But see, I'm not like you. I'm not like y'all. I know shit too. You think I'm actually up here without a pot to piss in, as they say. You think I'm that stupid. Y'all give me credit for paying attention to shit, but yet you keep on trying to make it seem like, oh, let's keep on with PTSD because the nigga can get up here and talk his shit. But hey, in real life, oh my God, you ain't shit, nigga. We'll smash you. Where did all this come from? Are you making threats or are you not? Because I can't understand someone who I totally get. I was around you enough to know what your temperament is. I never said y'all want a team or whatever, but don't get it mistaken, bro. You made the threats, nigga. You act like I can't come back and bark back at you like a grown fucking man. You act like I'm not supposed to respond because your brothers is gonna gang up and come back at me. I done heard y'all fabricate lies talking about I'm mad because you on Money Show. I'm jealous. I built, which I'm gonna get to this, I built my channel off y'all. That's why I got all that access. Obviously, you haven't covered enough fights. Whoever was saying that, from Tariq, whoever, you haven't covered no fights. I'll get to that later. And then we keep bringing up the highway incident. If you want to leave the highway incident alone, cool. I feel the way I feel. I'm not apologizing for shit that I said on that incident. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to keep on making light of it and talking about, oh, you did a pit maneuver. The fact is, brother, my Masonic brother, my veteran brother. It's supposed to be all squared up just a couple of months ago, right? But Masonic go out the window when it comes to me being a YouTuber, pushing content out, and a little channel that has no freaking relevance in YouTube. Make up y'all mind. My channel is small. I heard Al Tariq said I got like 9.6, right? But you all are mad making threats that you're going to smash somebody who never brought a second voice to the table, bro. I got Phil on here talking about combat. I got Tariq up here trying to describe my combat experience without actually being on site. He want to go down the timeline of all that shit that you did in combat, but y'all steadily taking shots at my career. I don't know about you, Tariq, but I never saw you. I never spoke on your career. You sit up here and say you retired in 2017? Cool. I never spoke to you about your military career like that. So the information that you're giving me, it is what it is. But once again, I have to defend myself. I think when you say defend, people look at it like, you playing victim. How am I playing victim? It's been me on the mic. As they said on one mic. It's been me, Scotty, on one mic. Y'all, I never heard my name mentioned so much. And that 3-letter acronym now, WCS, that shit must hold a lot of weight. Because y'all don't want to say that shit for nothing. Y'all sitting up here saying, Scotty. So let me address the PTSD since it's like 20 something, right? Let me really address it. First of all, I didn't serve with any one of you that was in the service. Never. Second of all, I'm hearing all of you address your combat, but yet attempt to devalue my combat experience. But yet and still, I don't think you all are conversing with one another on that team because shit ain't adding up. If you're gonna devalue my combat experience as if I was in communication, all I did was stand at the fob, then if it wasn't that intense, why did senior say I had an episode where I just couldn't get out of traffic and I had a PTSD moment? I thought my battle buddies left. But if I'm in the fob, if I'm in the rear, why I gotta worry about battle buddies? Battle buddies will be the one that's covering my 6. We outside the wire. Those are the one, if they get up and retreat, then we got a problem. So you see where I'm going with this? Like, that shit don't make sense. Y'all sit up here and attempt to talk fast because you have ill will intent to keep on talking about my military career. Phil is up here talking about DD-214. What are we bringing up DD-214 to? Bro, if you say you're in the military, you're in the military. You ain't Al Tariq. If you said you did what you did, cool. But y'all was devaluing my combat experience. But yet, senior and all the rest of y'all are up here talking about PTSD over and over again. You need to make up your mind. Did I have, since you're assuming, and you wasn't there present when I was serving in combat, you need to make up your mind. Was it intense for me over there in combat to the point where I can get PTSD and y'all keep on acting like, oh, it's all about the medication and I'm not able to function, but I can come on here and function and do it live? Because y'all just started being on YouTube 48 hours ago. This is the most shine that y'all got on YouTube in a minute. But you keep telling people over and over again, see, Scotty, the PTSD, he got some other underlying issues that may not be related to the military. So I'm hearing, first of all, I lost my battle buddies on the highway. But yet, hey, Scotty, you said you was communication. So you was at the fob. Stop lying. Be truthful to the people. Here I am, I'm analyzing your words. Right, Al Tariq? You say you listen. I can switch the flow back and forth and still stay on topic. You said that you listen to words. Y'all keep mentioning PTSD, but yet you're limiting my combat experience. So if I went over there and I didn't have an intense combat experience, I never stepped outside the wire, what brought PTSD? I'm sitting there eating cheeseburgers and drinking Sprites, and Dr. Pepper's chilling eating donuts. Which one is it, bro? Is it the fact that you all of a sudden want to imagine that you had a vision of what my experience was in combat? Or you just pretty much talking out your ass? I'm going to take the second one. You pretty much talking out your ass. Y'all can sit up here and cuss at people and say, fuck Scotty. But then when I get up here and I'm not yelling and screaming, it seems like it only intensifies the situation that's going on. I'm drinking water. Helps with the PTSD. And Dookie Brown, don't you take a picture. I know you always like that shit going up to the mouth. You know, you want to take some of the screenshots because I don't come on camera often. But I'm on camera today. And I'm going to address you last. Back to Team Williams. Listen. Yes, that's the history. Good and bad. But I don't know where it got to the point where you think it was time to team up. You know what I'm saying? Because look, you think I'm gonna watch my words. I'm gonna walk on eggshells with my words. Y'all keep on saying this victim shit. I'm telling you what people with two eyes can see and with two ears can hear. You keep on acting like you're walking away from the situation, but you keep walking like you want to do a homicide or something. Like you want to get the most niggas, you know, Black Rambo, $200,000, 200,000 weapons and all this shit, 50 cals for me. Why would you do that to little old me that was back at the FOB? Who you say I got PTSD, but my military combat experience, it was garbage. You feel me? Like, which one is it? The scales are kind of shaky. Like, did I, from your recollection, your unqualified recollection, what did I do in combat? Since all three of y'all have made a point to address something that you have no qualification to speak on. None of y'all. You took the energy that you should have had for Roy and you addressed it to me because you felt it was an easier target to address. I didn't hear one thing about bringing all that to the gate of Roy Jones Jr., but you come all the way over here, click to typing. Let me look up the information of Scotty. Oh, he didn't do shit. Let me sit up there and bring up his military career. Let me bring up his home. Let me bring up his child. Not one time I said anything about Mike. I never said anything disrespectful about your family. I've been around them or Mike. But you're disrespectful, bro. And you feel like you being disrespectful, I don't have the right to be disrespectful back. You feel me? I'm looking dead at you, nigga. You act like I'm supposed to bow down and just speak to you. Oh, I can't look. What are you doing? You say something about the feds and the attorneys. What? I'm just trying to understand this logically because you're smart, Mike. Help me understand you. You said, this is your words, right? Because you say so much and I'm like, damn, you stay trying to damn get messy and take shots at me, but it just keeps going around and around in a circle. I'm trying to figure out what it is. You brought the energy of threats to one guy. You said, hey, what's going on? You're supposed to get Rambo. You keep talking this talk like you want me to do what you're doing. You're the one that work with the police department, the feds, or whatever you do. And you keep on trying to get me to initiate, oh man, we got to act on this because Scotty, he threatened us. You all doing the threats. Just you. Anybody with 2 ears and 2 eyes can motherfucking see that. You keep talking about, man, my people smash you. Where did that come from? What did that come from? 1 minute you're saying this is the last time you talk about it. But then you keep on coming on here and taking shots. You keep making online threats to me. And people up here acting like I can't speak on it. I most definitely can speak on it. I most definitely can speak on it. Because these niggas keep on talking about PTSD like it's, I can't function. You know what I'm saying? And then they turn around and do what? Oh, you need to get Black Rambo. You got PTSD. We want you. We. You see, you hear the word we? You keep saying we. The only resemblance that I analyze out of that, you're saying group effort, and I'm saying a me effort. Me has been the fucking conversation. Me addressing this shit. Me. We have been you all. So why are you coming at me with all these team members? Like all of a sudden you get mad because I'm doing the same thing I ever did. I always did this shit on YouTube. All of a sudden y'all have content creators. All of a sudden you want to tell me what to do with my channel. All of a sudden you want to lie and tell me we built up the channel. I built up the channel off Michael Williams Jr. Hey, truth be told, Senior, stop it. I built up my channel on my own. All the content I put out about Williams, people got to know him because of me. The people that I met with you, Roy, and some other regional boxers, I put content out of the fight cards. See, that's where you get it twisted. I was putting content out of the fight cards, several fighters on the fight cards. I was putting out content on the fight cards. I was covering Team Williams over and over again. Let's address the Vegas incident while I'm on it. You said I couldn't get into so-and-so, this, that, and the other. Listen, when you first start off, if you was a real content creator like myself, which y'all tried to demote me to a YouTuber, which I do a lot more than that. You know why, Mike? Because you kind of asked me to write some articles for your son. You know what I'm saying? I took care of that. You was thanking me and everything. I had that shit on time, worded right, big and young Mike up. But y'all bring your ass on here and want to threat people? You want to talk about you will smash me, little old me? Just one person, right? One person. I'm supposed to defend myself. I'm supposed to just listen, and I'm supposed to cower it down, right? You talk about how you was so this, that, and the other. We'll get back to that. Let's get back to the Vegas shit. You didn't pay for any of that. So how can it be on your back that I came up there because of y'all? I came up there to get content from people who was actually on the fight card and to cover Junior. That's why you see all these pictures of you, of Junior and Roy in the gym. You want to talk about what Wyatt did? You want to talk about what Wyatt did? I did not have credentials that day. What does that have to do with anything? I paid for my way. At that point in time, you're talking about gathering content from fights. They're not looking at no regional cards. They're looking at where you've been. So if you go to the MGM Grand, you make the best of it. I spent the money. You know what I'm saying? That PTSD money. Sometimes I have a problem counting. You know what I'm saying? Since I don't stay in my house no more. You know what I'm saying? I sit in that Chevette. But let me stay on topic. I gotta get my windows tinted again too, because it gets hot in that motherfucker when I'm laying back in that Chevette like this. You know what I'm saying? That PTSD kick in. I said, God damn, remind me of combat, so hot. But you talk about Wyatt getting me into an arena. Listen, Roy came by. They scooped Mike up, took him somewhere. Before that, one thing you left out. When me, Roy, and Junior, I was trying to set up that Studio B. Yeah, I know Studio B because I'm a YouTuber, right? I set up everything to try to get Junior, your son, media attention as a regional fighter. Above and beyond to get him media attention, but he came up there too late because him and Roy was training. You left that out. When you talk about Wyatt getting us in, yes, well, I walk behind Wyatt. What does that have to do with credentials? You and everybody else Whoever that dude is over there y'all talking to, right? You act like getting credentials are easy. If it's so easy, cover the fights. If you think my job is so easy within 48 hours and you think you can do it, go out there and see how difficult it is. You'll never be able to downplay what I did for your team, ever. Not over here. I will always give myself credit for being transparent and being a retired vet and know how to move solo in silence. Stay out the way. Understand that the primary focus was Junior, like you told me over and over again. You never had to sit up there and act like I was violating the moving space. I moved in silence. You never told me what I had to do. I already knew what I had to do. In the process, got better and better and better. Al Tariq, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Don't get mad because I used the F word, because y'all been using that shit all the damn last 3 days. Fuck Scotty. Fuck this. But when Scotty said in a conversational tone, it's a problem. You got 30 niggas, 40 niggas want to come down here just because you feel it's okay to say that. Like I can't say, well, I got people that's been watching the situation closely too. It's okay for you to continue to talk about what your brothers are feeling. Oh, I don't know how my brother's gonna feel. So tell me. I kept asking you, like, what are you talking about? What your brothers? You keep on saying your brothers. I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm trying to find out, is my life in danger? Like, is my life in danger? Do I have something to worry about? Because you was calling me on the phone. I'm saying to myself, why should I pick up the phone if you keep taking shots on me in line? You keep on taking shots after shots after shots after shots. You say, hey, I respect Scotty. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with Scotty. But then you'll turn around and forget what you just said and turn around and take shots at me. And I'm going to get back to my son too, because I kind of left off. See, I move around and shit. I left off and asked you, did you ever have a kid that was in the dirt? Did you ever have a kid that was in the dirt? Do you have a kid that you walked up to that's in the dirt? But y'all steadily trying to tell me I don't have a relationship. I don't have a good relationship with one of my kids. Who cares? Who cares? Parenthood has a structure where you raise your kids, and you're trying to talk about a kid that is damn near 30 years old, that's doing his own thing, that you know nothing about, and you want to all of a sudden say, oh, you don't have a good relationship with my kid. What am I supposed to do? Let's get to the Vegas deal. Because I keep switching it up and shit. I don't want to get nobody confused. You talking about how Wyatt got me in? Shout out to Wyatt. Have no freaking problem with Wyatt. That was one freaking time that I was in Vegas amongst many that I went out there with no credential. And they're talking about, oh, you tell the truth, Scotty. Tell the truth. I've been telling the truth. I looked out for Mike when I was in Vegas without you. You trusted me enough to do with the PTSD. You making yourself sound crazy because you're trying to say I couldn't drive down the highway. A nigga that's been running bikes. You want to talk about 16, nigga? Come on, Mike. You want to talk about 16? You was in the streets. You was bad. And all of a sudden, at 17 years old, I go into the service. I wasn't doing anything. Let me explain something to you, bro. Let me explain something to you if you're doing research and you want to type. I don't know if your database goes back. I don't know if your database goes back to these ATL streets. But this shit as a teenager that I had to have removed from my shit before I went in the military, bro. I was out in them streets, goddamn, running motorcycles, man, when I was in freaking high school. The back end of elementary to high school. You got the paperwork, right? You got the damn database. I do too. I got people that got the database too. You forget I was an officer in the military? Al Tariq said he was IT too. But Al Tariq is want to go through his damn resume of how his comeback experiences, all that. And he went out there and he really got it in. But Scotty didn't do anything. He was on the fob. But all of a sudden, these dudes keep on mentioning PTSD like I was outside the wire all the time. Which one is it? Was I a fobbit? Or was I outside the wire? Which one is it? I appreciate everyone that's been communicating with me during this tiresome time. You know what I'm saying? I have every right to defend myself. You feel me? But one moment at the MGM Grand that I paid for out of my own pocket has absolutely nothing. You're not going to sit up here and talk about my structure that you sit up here and criticize to this day. Once again, y'all niggas confuse me. Tariq, you talking about 9.6, but yet you say, I got big off your back. I can't be big if you sitting up here scrutinize the numbers of my channel. It doesn't make any sense. You say, oh, you only got. But then again, on the other side, you say, I built up my channel off covering Junior. You say I built up my channel off covering Junior, but that was one of the reasons we had a falling out to begin with, me and Mike. You forget that, Tariq? Why you trying to tell people that I built off my channel, my little bitty channel, when we had a separation? Because I trademarked my shit. And I wanted to represent my shit while I'm covering Team Williams. And Mike had a problem with that shit. That's the truth. It's facts, Mike. You know it. You've mentioned it already. You always say, oh, it was over a jacket. You told me if I'm not going to wear the jacket, give it back. I say, is that petty? Because I can wear his jacket more places. It has Michael Williams Jr. boxing on the back. So it's only one spot that I can be at while I'm wearing the jacket on live? No. Whenever I go out in leisure, in public, that's what I was trying to get across to you. So we separated then. So how am I building up my channel? And I kept moving. kept grinding. Now, all the way up to this point, I returned. You was telling me, hey, man, it's good to have you back, bro. You know, I miss you and all that. You didn't tell the people that, huh, Mike? I really miss having you around. You know why you miss having me around? Because I'm going to big up myself. Because you know I put the work in. Al Tariq can't dilute that. Nobody on your team can dilute that. I put the work in. That's why I got so much content that I took that's out there. I did with my camera. Wasn't nobody up here helping me freaking edit 15,000 frames from a fight card. None of you dudes was doing that. Hold on, I gotta take a PTSD break. Shout out to Fiji. Helps keep you calm and relaxed when you're defending yourself. To get up here and say I built my channel off the back and covering Junior is lunacy. Absolutely lunacy. Because I distance myself. I went the other way. Every time I bring up a position, a situation that happened about me being over in Vegas with Mike, covering him in a gym, clearly the pictures show Roy Jones Jr. and Mike in the gym. Who was on the ringside? Who was on the apron taking pictures? Who was doing the media coverage? Me. I'm not a YouTuber, dude. A YouTuber is them cats that stay on here just behind the screen and the mic, and they're not on the front line. So you can sit up there and fake the funk and come up with all these terms that suits you, but you ain't doing nothing over here. That shit ain't damn saturating nothing. It doesn't even make it over here, bro. The perimeter's too strong. The shit you saying sound I'm a YouTuber? Find a YouTuber who's sitting up here taking photographs. You can't sit up there and act like you don't know what the photograph's about because I see them on all these thumbnails all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? You can't say a YouTuber up here writing articles for Junior. YouTubers do that. YouTubers just write articles. They take pictures. They do videos, interviews. Do just YouTubers? Because I remember I didn't see too much of that shit going on. You tell me, Tariq. Y'all can go up here all mad at Scotty, throw my name, step on it, talking about I'm lying, and I have not raised my voice at all. Y'all niggas on here going ballistic over one black man doing Black History Month. Y'all have sit up here and cussed me out. I never said, oh my God, I'm in distress. I'm like, when the threats start to come though, I'm like, here we go. They want me to get out of character so they can run the PTSD because Mike, you said, when I was in the car by myself and you said, Al Tariq elaborated, you said he was driving like Mr. T and Al Tariq said he did a pitting maneuver, right? So that proves my point. Y'all don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you told the people I snapped. How the fuck you know what's going on in my vehicle when y'all left me on the highway and y'all all in the same vehicle? Like I said, I got it on dash cam. I didn't call you all immediately. I stayed on the shoulder. I pulled right in front of you all. You can actually see the front end of that Cherokee or whatever vehicle it was on the dash cam. See, when I drop that, it's gonna cause a whole nother situation. So I've been chilling because still, I still feel that it's a medium here. It's a medium. It's something going on. It's some peaceful shit in between all this. But you and Al Tariq is up here trying to claim and talk and all that, brother. I know I don't have the most weapons. I got it. But you was sitting up here saying I had a hard problem. I had a difficult time. You're in a whole nother vehicle doing a pit maneuver, speeding up in reverse up the highway, and you're telling the people I snapped. I think his PTSD kicked in because his battle buddies left him. But yet and still, when we talk about Scotty's combat experience, he was a fobbit. So people that hear that fobbits are individuals who just stay on the fob and they don't really see no actions. They don't go outside the wire, right? So I'm saying to myself, I'm cogitating, right? I'm saying, so how if I never served, because I'm being in the Marine Corps, senior, you say I was in the Army. No, I was in the Marine Corps, double dog, shock troop. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say, like, you said I was in the fobbit though. So if the fobbit don't do anything and they just sit there scratching, picking in their nose, eating sweets and donuts, going to the chow hall, how's my PTSD a topic of discussion, fellas? You're not making any sense. How are you making up lies and you expect me not to defend myself? I don't care who channel you go on. Anybody, once again, when Mike fight was announced, I never did an interview. I never requested Senior to do an interview. Senior, you know that you said that you need to come on my channel. You know damn well that you said that you need to come on my channel. Anybody can do the homework and look back from the time Mike was announced, when all the flyers came out, check the timelines. Not once you gonna mirror up a timeline that I was live, that I was up here complaining or wondering why they're going around to other channels and talking about Mike. It doesn't make any sense. You know why it doesn't make any sense? I'm gonna tell you why. I don't have to yell to get my point across. These same guys said that it went downhill from there. This is what Senior said. So he said it went downhill from there, and I wasn't really communicating with him like that. We talked maybe twice, but he said it went downhill from there. I snapped. So in between time, Mike get the call up from BLK out to Henry Lundy. See, people know that I can recall shit, right? And I can say it in a way that is Mike get the call up. Now he's on the card. The flyer comes out. I didn't reach out to Senior about an interview. How the hell are you blaming me? Telling me I'm mad about a YouTube. How many times I gotta tell these dudes on here, right? Like all y'all dudes go off the same MO on something you can't stop. I totally believe Phil can drop his DD-214. I totally believe that shit. Like I believe Tariq can drop his DD-214. I put mine up here already. I put mine up here already. You know what I won't tolerate though? Is that y'all want to build up your careers and talk about how much combat you did, but you're trying to act like I was a fobbit. with extreme PTSD now. Not only that, you're trying to act like I can't function enough to talk this boxing shit because I'm a YouTuber. But you do identify that I have way more tasks that's on record on worldcombatsports.com. Yeah, the same site that people was trying to break into and do a blunt force. Listen, go ahead. Go ahead if you want today. Blunt force attack that shit. I was IT. Right there, Tariq. You said I was a phobic for real, for real. But yeah, y'all keep talking about PTSD. Which one is it? PTSD, phobic, PTSD. You're trying to sit up here and devalue what PTSD is when it pertains to combat. But you keep acting like I can't function in life because I got PTSD with little to no combat experience. It makes no fucking sense, bro. No fucking sense at all. Y'all just up here rambling and rambling and rambling. And Tariq, you busy up here telling people you listen to words. You know I listen to words, bro. You know I'm good with the wordplay. In order for you to be good with the wordplay, you have to listen. I can't brag on myself, Tariq. Y'all can sit up here and blast Scotty out. Talking about we'll smash you. It's been plenty of times that I seen a group of people come down here. I just want, look, all I wanted to know is if it was my time to go, right? I just wanted to make sure that I call and contact the right people to let them know that all the energies came from Roy Jones to me, a YouTuber. And now I have people that want to come smash me, a person that hasn't got personal with your family. Never got personal about no team member and their family. But y'all feel free-spirited to talk shit about Scotty's. You know what I'm saying? All this personal shit you're supposed to bring up. Let me tell you this, Mike. If you feel good about bigging yourself up, because you feel good about bigging and threats. I'll smash you, nigga. I'll do this. You just said I was in my 50s, right? What's your excuse for acting the way you are? What is your fucking excuse for acting the way you are? You want me to big up your team and talk about y'all a bunch of killers and all this shit. What do you think I supposed to do when you sitting up here saying we is gonna smash? Oh, my guys are smash. What am I supposed to do? Explain that shit to me, Mike. What do you want me to do? What I supposed to do? Stand up for myself. You trying to make somebody seem like I supposed to sit up here and be stuttering and shit. You're trying to provoke a situation for me to come on here and do the same thing you doing. Oh, I felt like my life was threatened. No, y'all are playing the victim. You want to keep talking about PTSD, the oldest trick in the book. Oh, he's PTSD, he snapped. How can I snap when I was a phobic? It don't make any fucking sense. I was a phobic, right? How do I have intense PTSD if I was a phobic with limited combat experience? You know why it don't make any fucking sense? Because none of you niggas was there, right? None of you niggas was there when I was serving. You talk about all the shit you did with 16. Nigga, I was in the Corps at 17, in the streets at 12. Now, look, this is what I want you to do. Since you love looking up information, don't get mad because I'm telling you the damn absolute 1000% truth. Look up the shit that was removed for me to go into the military. Look at all the shit I had up in there. Dude, dude, do you know what it was like back then in the South, down here? You said you was this nigga before you went in. I got tough when I went in at 17. So I can't be a tough guy. You're the only one that can be a tough guy, huh? I can't be a tough guy, senior. Right, Mike? I can't be a tough guy, but you can. You get all these people. You know damn well I never put no disrespect out for your team. But I be down. You sit up here and try to make it seem like I'm a coward ass nigga that's damn never defended itself in life. You haven't even been on record saying no shit like that. It's funny how you always want somebody to be overprotective and you want your team to look out for you and each other and Mike Jr., right? But all I hear is you coming at me talking about I don't have a relationship with my son. Make that shit make sense. Make it make sense, senior. I'm on camera. Make it make sense, bro. When we was rolling, the entire focus was on Junior, bro. You getting mad because of what Roy said, and you say, oh, Al Tariq talked to Roy and everything is cool. But let's redirect our focus to the guy who never won a championship in life. It's a much easier target. The one with PTSD, but he was a fighter. The one with PTSD, but he was a fighter. It makes no sense at all. So let's address the son issue. Being that you always say it's about Junior, it's about Junior. It's about Junior, it's about Junior. Well, I got kids too. I got kids. You remember when I told you I got one in the dirt? I got one that passed away. I know for a fact you don't. I got one that was actually living that's buried and gone. You gonna make a comment about that? You gonna be disrespectful about that? Because you act like you want to be on some respectful stuff, but I'm trying to figure out what the intensity level is. Because not one time I threaten your life, but you keep on bringing up attorneys. Nigga, you with the law? Why are you worried about me? You with the motherfucking law? You do the fugitive recovery. You look up shit in the database. You look up everybody's information, then come online and talk shit. You come online and talk shit, dog. I ask you again, do you have a son in the dirt? Do you have any family members like your kids that you actually was able to see grow and live and then pass away? Have you ever drove 12 hours? I actually drove through your city on my way back when my son was on the table fighting for his life, and he passed. So when I got down there, he was already at the morgue. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go in there as a father and see my son when they was prepping him. He had already been down there for a day already, but see, I had to pull over. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving on the highway by myself trying to make this shit happen. Thinking about why this is going on right now. I go there, he on the stretcher and everything. Looked like he sleep in peace. Just the way I used to see him after I fed him and gave him a ball of milk. You know what I'm saying? Fed him all the time. His belly was full. But me, you know, the same nigga you say that didn't get tough till I went in the military. Let me tell you, nigga, I was taking care of a kid. I was taking care of my child. I was taking care of a child at 20, 21 years old. Taking care of my child. He passed away and you trying to talk about being tough? Nigga, being a parent is tough. Come on, bro. I hear you brag about, you know, how you dogged out Roy and his father's name relationship, how you was braggadocious about yours. Nobody's talking about your family. So if it's cool for you to mention people's family, because you mentioned Roy's family, how he don't have a relationship with his dad, and then you want to bring my family. You need to really pay attention when you're switching back and forth, because you seem like you got some mental issues going on. Yeah, I said it. You keep switching back and forth, protecting, willing to die, willing to do all this for Junior. You got a whole family. Oh, my family gonna love me. But then you take shots at Scotty, saying I don't have a relationship with my son. I never took a shot at your young man, your young daughter, never. So the disrespect is one fucking way. You feel me? It's one way, Mike. It's one-way traffic. You said all that shit about Roy. I didn't say anything. You up there dogging that man out, you know, making light of all this shit. And then the first thing you do is, once again, oh, we got on the phone. Tariq got on the phone with Roy and everything's cool. We done with that. Now it's a focus on Scotty. We still got to take shots on Scotty. We got to prove that he's this out of control PTSD vet that was fobbed, that seen no combat action. Because we wasn't there. We just talking shit. No, nigga, it'll never be that way. You'll never have the luxury of telling me what my military career was and was not. It's something you refuse to acknowledge. You want to bring up my home, right? Hey, let them know when you walked in through that door there, Mike. When you said, damn, it's a big ass motherfucking house, dog. Where the bathroom at? Say over there. You went and used the bathroom. I never said anything about the size of my home. But I did let you in. Did you tell them it was just me? I let you inside that big motherfucker, dog. Come on, Mike. I let you in that motherfucker, dog. Y'all went and used the bathroom. You looking around that big bitch like, God damn, a whale can fit up in this motherfucker. But now you take it among yourself to say, and by the way, Scotty, you don't have that house no more. I would go in depth. Look, I would go in depth. I would. I just don't do that shit, dog. You trying to make it seem like that I'm not in my house no more. Like a house dictate me. The only time I ever brought up a house is when another channel member, which I refuse to mention tonight, I'm going to keep it between us. He chose to say what his wife made, and she made more than me, and all this other stuff. And I'm looking at his quarters, and I just had to put them pictures out there of my home. And once again, you say, hey, once again, I'm letting this go. I don't have a problem with Scotty. I don't have a problem with Scotty, right? But then out the door, you say, hey, you always want to do this finger point shit. Hey, I just want to let you know. Stop lying. Tell the truth. You ain't in your house no more. And you don't have a relationship with your son, good relationship with your son. So let me ask you this, Mike. Shouldn't you be concerned about your family? Should you be concerned about your family? Because if I keep reminding you the good deeds that I did, then you're going to find a way to come back on here to Duke, and talk more shit about me. I did hear you say that you was letting it go. Whatever it is. You said I didn't have a good relationship with my son on the way out the door. You feel me? All the shit. You was the first one to bring this PTSD shit up over and over again. But as you kept talking about it, y'all sound stupid because you trying, Tariq up here trying to explain a situation that he has no qualification to explain. You feel me? He want to celebrate and have a chevaux that he retired in 2017. But Scotty retired too. But yet we want to downplay his combat experience. We want to downplay because I was in communications. Well, I was actually a data chief officer, homie. When me and you was in combat, we was two different ranks. That's fact. I was in charge of troops. You say I was running wire. That's cap. That's cap. Now I was instructing and making sure that communications was up on the unclassified and classified side. I wasn't running no wire. I wasn't running no wire. And I did go outside the wire several times. I don't need to explain that to you. And I can give a damn whether you believe me or not. But like I said before, you're not going to sit up here and try to have choice words for my military career, which you did nothing for. I'm hearing Mike up here talking about he was in the streets at 16. Nigga, you got the resources, man. If you can look and see what was damn taken off my record before I was 17 going into that motherfucker, you might say to yourself, damn, I had Scotty all wrong. I pegged him all wrong. I pegged him all wrong. I underestimated him. Because it's kind of hard to get a read on what Scotty's thinking about because he got PTSD all the time. He's got PTSD. That's all I've been hearing. He snapped. Look, Those trigger words may get somebody else to emote on demand. But I know that you're just talking out of spite. You're talking to get a reaction. And you've used that the first time that we had a falling out over what brand that I was going to represent. You went on Facebook and said the same exact thing. So when I heard it this time around, that lets me know from the time you did it the first time to now, you was the same nigga. You was the same nigga, Mike. You up here apologizing so I was just being myself, telling people, hey, at that time, Scotty didn't take his medication. But it was okay when I was going around here taking pictures. See, you let people talk long enough, right? Like you let them talk long enough, they'll walk themselves into it. I was good enough to go up there and take the pictures and edit them and put them out. But yet, in a situation like this, where they want to cause a line, a demarcation line to say, you know, we need to make him look a certain way. So we're going to say, oh, PTSD, and he snapped, and Al Tariq did a pit maneuver. He was driving like Mr. T, laughing and shit. Al Tariq said he was goddamn speeding up. Listen to me. Listen to me, Williams and Tariq. I like extreme shit. Listen to me. Mike, Tariq, when I was in elementary school, I was out there, 6'2". Look up my pictures. You got the evidence, right? You got the access. I was in the streets in elementary. I was driving my parents' car to a spot, and I learned how to run motorcycles. Ask anybody in the military about me. Wasn't hardly any American fucking with me. I was a lone ninja on that motherfucker. Check my history, bro. The dude that was on the Jixter 1000, engine work, I could tell you everything I had on it. 10 advisor. I don't know how many Hayabusas I regurgitated, how much money I won off that motherfucker, dog. She was a bitch. And you talking about pit maneuvers? I'm talking about 200 plus miles per hour. What are you talking about? I know my calm matter. They say some shit, right? I don't know what the diagnosis is, but they say individuals that's calm, but inside, everything that you want them to be, but they never show it, is there. You know what I'm saying? I love that adventure. Dude, I was in elementary out here learning how to run bikes. They was teaching me about the clutches and shit. And I was in my parents' car. They thought I was older than what I was because I was already over 6 feet. Dude, I was being arrested when I was in elementary school. You have the freaking, I always talk about, oh man, I looked up the evidence and all that. Bro, you got me pegged wrong, bro. You got me all figured wrong. If I would have stayed here, I would have been in the system easy. Because back then, a lot of my friends that came to see me run, they was in gangs. And they wanted me to be a part of that. I'm not going to tell you the gang, but I would have definitely been in the system. I don't know where this YouTube Hollywood shit comes from, but I've told the niggas 1,000 times over that I would rather be at the fight than on YouTube. But you niggas continue to talk about how many subscribers I got. Tariq, you seem to have a sound mind and body and seem to be intelligent, right? Explain to me where I'm supposed to go with 25,000 subs. Because I seen y'all over there money Dookie Brown, and he has 50,000 plus subs, right? But only 50 people watching, shawty. Come on, Tariq. So what do you expect me to do? Get 50 50,000 subs and have 50 people watching? Is that even 1% of 50,000? Y'all niggas up here bragging about being on Money Dookie Brown's show with 50 motherfuckers watching. Look. Money sitting up there. Y'all sitting up there like y'all doing it big. What am I missing? Hey, Tariq, I pay attention to words. I watched the whole video, step by step, from Mike being on there to you being on there to Phil being on there. I remember you say you listen to words, right? When you was talking about how Roy said I, what he was saying is, I think I have a chance for you if Mike was to push him back. You need to pay attention to the entire sentence. Tariq, you said you was over on another Facebook group on a live. What 2,000? I could have sworn you said 2,000, 200. I'm not sure. I've never seen 200,000 people on the live. But let's just say it was 2,000 people that you said, right? Just check this out. I don't know how many group members because you didn't mention it. But being that I'm a YouTuber and been around here long enough in these streets, I just want to kind of break some shit down. If by chance you had 2,000 people on the live, why are you all coming over here on a channel that has over 50,000 subscribers with 50 people tuned in and you're bragging about it? You just told the people that you was on a live with 2,000 people, but you come over here to this guy's channel and y'all act like I'm supposed to feel some type of way. Y'all act like I'm supposed to feel some type of way. Let me tell you another thing that y'all missing. Y'all say I'm such a small channel, I only got 9.6, right? But when I had that bus, you know that gray bus backed up in that motherfucker over in Alabama? Not too long ago, right? My channel had to be even smaller. See what I'm trying to tell y'all is, when I had that motherfucking bus backed up in there, I never bragged about any shit I had, bro. But now I have to defend myself. Yo, you mentioned, Mike, tell the people the good deeds that Scotty has done. Because y'all been trying to drag my name. You can't, I won't allow you to drag my name without defending myself. Tell them how I didn't say anything. You say, hey, Scotty, where you park at? I said, right there. I didn't say anything. Oh, that's you? Damn, Scotty, you love spending money. We walked all the way to Walmart, people. Listen to me when I tell you this shit. We walked all the way to Walmart, the team. They went in there looking for some stuff. I bought a polo jacket. Now, Mike, he seems like he's unwilling to remember these type of acts, and he always want to throw salt on it like it doesn't mean it. It means something to me because I'm a good dude. I'm a genuine person. But I'm not a chump though. You're trying to get the people to see me bow down, but you won't tell them when I went in Walmart and bought that jacket, I grabbed you one too, dude. I said, here, bro. I grabbed you a jacket too. You can come over here to the money show and say, oh man, Scotty's mentioned he bought me a jacket. Yeah, I'm mentioning it. I'm being real petty right now because y'all keep mentioning 9.6 thousand subscribers. But when that bus was backed up over there, the extended version of the Cadillac Escalade, right? I didn't hear anything about fucking channels, dog. I heard Mike say, hey, Scotty loves spending money. I never said anything about shit. You just asked me where I parked because you didn't see my other Escalade. I said, nah, I'm parked over there. Right or wrong there, Mike? Come on, Mike. Why we even hear this situation? Come on, Mike. You can't go through this whole process trying to, bark all the fucking time like I ain't gonna bark back. Let the people know the good shit I did, bro. Don't give me a compliment and then go behind it with some bullshit. We both alphas in this bitch. You keep talking about we. I'm talking for me. I don't get no respect from that because when I was growing up, when I was in elementary school, me talking for me was respected in the streets. It was respected. When I grew up in the South down here in this motherfucker, we wasn't ganging up on people and talking about, oh, it's all of this, it's all of that. I can drop the pen, I can drop the addict. It's not making any sense. It's not making any sense, nigga. You sitting up here, YouTube ain't important, but y'all stunned on YouTube when I'm the one told you about YouTube. I brought y'all to YouTube. I introduced you, and you gonna try to downplay me? Like I've been worried about a fucking channel? When that big motherfucking bus was backed up in that motherfucker, you think that's money from this small YouTube channel? Seriously. That's what you said? The money, the truck that you see, I got that bus, that Cadillac bus off YouTube? That can't be true. That can't be true, Mike. Listen, this shit y'all got going over there with money, y'all can run it up all day long. You told a lot of lies, and I don't know why you're concerned about a parent's relationship with their kid when you should be concerned about yours. Because I did hit you up and ask you how Mike was doing. But yet you take it upon yourself to continue to convince me that you don't give a fuck about nobody except yourself. But that's kind of contradicting too, because when I was with the team, you said it was all about Mike. Now I'm trying to figure out which Mike you talking about. Your son, Mike, or you, Mike? Which one are you talking about? You taking shots at my family, but yet when it comes to Mike, oh my God, let me blow up. Let me blow up. Who really got PTSD, bro? I ain't missing no personal shit about you. But I should fear for my life? Come on, Mike. I ain't take no shots at your family, but I should fear for my life? I supposed to lose and jump out of character to prove something to y'all niggas? I supposed to jump out of character and prove something to you niggas? That's what I supposed to do? You taking shots at everybody's family, and nobody's taking shots at your family. Mike is sitting up there after operation, and you busy on here taking shots at family and talking about my son. I guess I don't get that same respect, huh, there, Mike? I don't get that same respect for being a father and caring for his family like you do. I guess I don't get that respect for defending my family with my life too, like you always say, I'll die for mine. Well, guess what, Mike? I'll die for a little bit less than that. Truth be told, right? Because when you at the FOBIT, you really don't see all that shit that's going on out there at the FOBIT. So it's kind of weird how my PTSD can be a point of interest for y'all when we wasn't in combat, the same combat zone. We wasn't even in the same service. So y'all just sitting up here lying on my name, lying on my career, making threats, trying to cover your ass about the highway situation. Which one is it going to be? Y'all finished or y'all done? For real. Because you can't continue to attempt to try to bring my name out and drag it through the motherfucking mud like I'm not supposed to sit up here and defend myself. You don't mention everything from my house, my son. I hear Al Tariq, who's unqualified to speak on shit. Nigga, you ain't Dr. Phil. You sitting up here talking all this shit, talking about, hey, Scotty probably got some other things going on in his life that's bothering him. I never heard a bunch of unqualified niggas try to be physicians in my life without a TV pilot. What nigga you talking to in Hollywood that's about to put y'all in a damn medical show and diagnose motherfuckers? Look, which one is it going to be? You say I got PTSD, but that PTSD maybe come from losing a family member. I know what it is. They want me to tell you what the big elephant in the room. They think they're doing me a favor by talking about something I can't change. Peep this out. Let me tell you how slimy the situation is these niggas trying to bring to your attention. See, the funny part about it is when people find out situations about certain family members, when they get in deranged moments like this, they try to pick points to make you upset. And when I talk to people, I'm not up here yelling and screaming, even though I do pick up my tone from time to time. My daddy's gone. I still hear my daddy screams, man. My daddy's gone. My older sister passed early. My younger sister passed last year. Took her life. She took her life. But I'm trying to tell you that's listening, this is the level that they're willing to stoop to try to put something on me of family members that passed. More so my sister recently. They're trying to act like I'm not functioning because my sister passed. You know what I'm saying? But peep this out. Peep this out though. They care so much about my well-being to the point where they're going to say, I'm having issues from my sister taking her life. Right? I'm having issues. They trying to sit up here and prognose that I'm having issues. They go from combat to personal life. But they're trying to squash the situation. They're trying to say, okay, I'm done with it. I'm going to let it go. That. Listen to the depth for which these niggas are trying to go. They try to keep on doing things that's not going to stop anything I got going on in life. They're acting like I'm acting a certain type of way. We're talking about a guy who don't even come on the camera that much. And when I'm on camera, I'm talking to you just like this, right? But they've been screaming and yelling for the last 92 hours, right? They want to sit up here and mention a family member taking their own life, right? Besides her being my sister, what signs did you see from afar? Because y'all ass over there in North Carolina, dog. You know what I'm saying? You are the only individuals that ever brought that shit up the way you did. And you know what? That shit never hurt me at all. It didn't. Because God has the control over the situation, right? So why are you trying to bring up and throw that Scotty may be having all these other situations? You mad because I'm talking to you the way I'm talking to you, and I'm not irate. Tariq been up there frowned up, Phil losing his goddamn mind, seniors yelling and screaming, and Scotty sitting up here defending himself. But yet you want to try to throw my family member and my sister up like I won't tell nobody? What can I do? What can I do? Except show her respect. What you gonna do? Keep trying to disrespect the dead? You want to disrespect a family member that took their own life? What kind of slime ball are you, nigga? You're trying to get a reaction out of somebody and say, I'm all protection of my family and Junior. But you're coming over here saying that PTSD might be as a result of the Fobbit and him losing his sister because she took her own life. Wow, that is some stand-up shit. And then look, he mentions, stop lying, tell the truth. Listen, he mentioned my house, right? Look at the things. He say shit about my sister that's gone, right? He talks about me not having a good relationship with my son. The same shit he said about Marty. You feel me? Which doesn't change what I'm going to do once I shut down this live, right? Right? He spoke about me not having the house no more. Listen, I never tell people my business like that. Like I said, I only brought the business up because somebody want to talk about spouses making more than this, this, and this, and this. I just wanted to show you. But I want to ask you, Mike, what did y'all gain on trying to act like you're trying to have peace by mentioning that? You can't check my temperature and get a reaction out of me just because you say stuff that you think is going to be hurtful. You know what's really going on? You hurting. For you to bring up those 3 points of references with my family does nothing to my small channel. It does nothing at all. Because I'm going to come over here and I'm going to talk my shit. And I'm going to be a journalist. That's what I am. Someone who built up my channel by myself. Building up your channel as a journalist takes a lot of work. You have to communicate with people. You all didn't get me in the top rank. I got me in the top rank. I got me in the PBC. Not you all. And appreciate everybody in the building. Shout out to the supporters that rock out with the channel and know that I'm not a slime ball. I will never bring up anybody else's family if they resting in peace. Yeah, it was a bad situation about my sister. But see, if Mike brings it up, he's trying to use it as an arrow. He's trying to believe that he put enough toxin on the end of it to hurt somebody. That's what he does when he go at people. He try to use situations. He tried to bring up my sister. For what though? You already keep talking about PTSD and all that shit, right? So you want to get a reaction out of me when you're trying to say you want to make peace, but yet you're just gonna take shots and say, well, he's suffering from a lot of other stuff. Listen, I just told you all. My daddy passed a while back from cancer. You know what I'm saying? My older sister passed from a medical condition. And my other sister passed from suicide. So I want y'all to help get with Mike and ask him what more do he want that's going to stop me from getting up in the morning and handling my family duties. You feel me? Because for him to him and Tariq, which has absolutely none, I never asked anyone of them for anything. They want to act like all of a sudden they're the motherfucking supporters. They're the stairs that I walked up to get to where I'm at. I didn't to hear y'all tell it. I haven't went nowhere because Tariq mentioned 9.6. So he's basically saying my channel is nothing. It's small. It's irrelevant. So how did I build up my channel to a big channel and you denouncing it if it's a small channel? You know what I'm saying? This shit is too easy. You say 9.6, but you say I built it up off covering Junior to get to a big channel. But yet, I'm covering Teofimo Lopez. And while I'm covering Teo, y'all want to pass each other videos while I'm sitting there having dinner after the fight. Y'all take it upon yourselves to do some homoerotic shit, dog. Some male-on-male shit. It allows me to question what you're really thinking inside. Because I was enjoying myself, but y'all want to look at me drinking a Long Island, right? While I'm in Frisco, Texas, I drove all the way up that motherfucker, boy. Good drive. You didn't mention this shit. How I was eating with David McWaters and mention your son and trying to get him signed, to get him David McWaters to freaking communicate with you, Mike. You can't say nothing about that. These people sitting up here support who they want to support on YTC. But I did some good shit. I do good shit out of the kindness of my heart. God has my back, bro. So if it's up to me to get my life taken as a YouTuber, don't ever think that I'm going to take threats lightly. You're talking about niggas smashing one dude online, bro. Like, people are not watching this shit, nigga. You're talking about getting a group of motherfuckers for me? For me, dog. You brush off a nigga that say, oh man, Scotty did something for the team and shit. Cause you brought, you like I listen to solid niggas talk, especially if they in the gang life, right? I hear them mention about their dead homies and stuff like that. And I always listen to the passion that they had when they talk about their dead homies and shit, right? And I just say, damn, I don't know them, but I can feel how the connection's there because they linked up via colors and association, affiliations and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? That's where they linked up. But I'm trying to find out some other shit though. Like, what did you seek to gain? Because Mike, Tariq, I always roll how I roll. It's not about guns. You got what you got, I got what I got. I got what I got. It's not a competition, homie. I got what I got, you got what you got. Enjoy life. But stop passing off the buck to these niggas around YouTube, acting like you coming up here bullying somebody with we against me. It's not that it. It's not it, bro. Black History Month, we got one me with a whole team coming at me. And I have to address Dookie Brown. How does that work again, fellas? Y'all was all in the military. How does that shit work again? You know what I'm saying? How does that shit work again? Y'all all coming at me like I wasn't on the team before. But now I don't get team status freaking support. I get typical Mike bringing up personal shit. What is it going to change, homie? See, I'm one of the people you should have kept on the lifeline, Mike, because I feel that if you bless others, you get blessed too. I don't feel like if someone harm you, like out of nowhere, like it's premeditated, like I feel that the energy was going there, like, right? And then when somebody mentioned the threats, y'all make it seem like, no, we just talking shit. Y'all are online saying this. You know how many people watch online activity? You all are saying shit online to me. One person. You said you shut it down with Roy, who you are pissed off the most because of the situation that happened with Junior. But you attempt to direct the energy on me because of the stature, the status quo. I'm not on the level of Roy Jones, but I was allowed to be a YouTuber who got the drop. Like I said before, ask Roy, have I called him during this moment? Ask Roy, has I called him during this moment, bro? Now, if y'all gonna screen record this shit, make sure you put on a filter, because from what I understand, the money, it's your turn right now, bro. The Team Williams, salute, bro. Dookie, Duke. Somebody told me that you'll take down your videos if I take down mine. Listen, bro, you trying to call a truce to this shit already? I thought you was Money the Writer, bro. You over there still talking shit about me, nigga. You keep acting like what God blessed me with in life came from YouTube. It can't come from YouTube because the shit too small. So how can I be jealous of what you got going on when I'm standing up here the whole entire time talking, nigga? I'm standing up here talking. I keep shifting and shit, getting my balance right. Matter of fact, my mouth is a little dry. Money. Why you keep talking shit about me, bro? You know when it's all said and done, boy, I will destroy you. I will destroy you on this social media shit, bro. Were you calling for a truce? Because anybody who's sitting up here saying I'm just a YouTuber with a channel, stop telling me about my channel because it makes no sense. It make no sense, bro, because I'm not going to tell my personal life to prove to you niggas that's out there being thirsty for information and content that I'm going to prove to you what I got going on in my personal life. Because to hear Senior talk about it, I don't have shit going on right. I don't have a good relationship with my kid, but I did nothing but protect his and look out for the whole team. But he want to bring a dead relatives up into the situation. Hey, sis, rest in peace. I don't know why they trying to come at you, sis. But you know, when you have faith within yourself and you feel complete, there's nothing Scotty could do. You know what I'm saying? For Money Brown, I don't know how many times I got to tell you, dude. You can get 100,000 subscribers. All you niggas listen up. Let me try to tell you for the last time on this YouTube status quo shit. If you have listeners who support you, like I did, right? Love them. Show appreciation for those dang supporters that are supporting your channel. Because one way or another, they're out there earning that money. Some of these people who support channels, they may be in there working their ass off to damn donate to a channel. We shouldn't make it a competition about who's tuned in because money. If you got 50,000 plus subscribers, all you got to do is get them to donate $1. You won't have to worry about that motherfucking $1,000 goal that you have. You will have that complete already. Your shit would be up to 5,000 or 8,000 because you would be bringing in the revenue because your listeners support you heavy. They love to support you heavy. In that circumstance, I'm saying. But for you to keep on talking about somebody jealous of a channel, money, listen to me and everybody else. Why do you all sit up here and continue to take YouTube as a status quo? Look at the Boxing Voice. The Boxing Voice has 100,000 plus subscribers. Shout out to Ness. Ness changed levels from the YouTube community and has a team. A lot of you niggas on here are doing your own work like I am. So how are we separated? Just based off artificial numbers that a lot of you niggas purchase? A lot of you niggas purchase these motherfucking subscribers, dog. And you up here bragging like this shit is for real, for real? Like, oh my God, look at my channel. I got this. Do it analytics. Do a motherfucking spreadsheet for your analytics. And make it a full 15 days. Somehow screen record your shit when you go live. Let's not pay attention to the viewers in that shit. No, let's pay attention to the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? That Christmas tree. Let's pay attention to all the freaking super chats doing that entire live. If you calculate all the super chats that you get and also the Cash App donations, if it stays consistent your entire live streams for 15 fucking days and you get donations to basically add up to the amount of subscribers you got, then maybe we're talking. But none of you are doing that. None of you are just getting super chats from every single subscriber because they're fake. Not all of them are real. Not all those subscribers are organic. Not all those subscribers are organic. You feel me? So why we keep on talking about channels, bro? It makes no sense at all. You niggas can have whatever you have on your channel. Scotty be over here talking this shit. I don't have panels like that. You know what I'm saying? I be up here talking my own shit myself. How can I be, y'all make up y'all fucking mind. How can I be such a small channel, but in the last 92 hours, I got 3 motherfuckers that keep on coming at me, dog. And y'all are jumping on the bandwagon as if y'all gonna take away my subscribers. Like, actually, my subscriber count has went up. And I'm not doing it off the back of none of y'all niggas. Y'all are bashing me and my shit is going up. Do you see me going up here, Tariq, and saying, oh, I picked up more subscribers? No, you all are. Yeah, Scotty, maybe you have a bigger channel. If you do this, this, and this, you need to grow your channel. Once again, God, I am going to refrain from telling my personal business. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to thank you for your blessings, Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously these human beings don't understand. They don't understand. They sit up here and talk about a DD-214 like they can take it away. I mean, I don't know what to say, dog. And money, I know I touched on you briefly. But you let me know what you want, bro. You keep on talking shit about me, man. I'm going to draft up another thumbnail and I'm going to give you some more hot grease there, money. Don't ask me or don't tell nobody indirectly, you know, about me. Let me read some of these comments. Yeah. Andrew said some real shit. It's nothing but love. It's nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love. But then on your way out the door, I ain't got nothing else to say, but hey, you ain't in that house no more. Tell the truth, like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to give a location where I'm staying at? Let you know what I got for it? All thousands of dollars I got? Like, what do you want to get out of that? Tariq, what are you getting out of that? Tariq, mind your business, bro. You're not a psychologist. And no, I don't need your help. Because you know I can damn well articulate myself. And damn well take care of my own family business. If y'all niggas on some disrespectful shit, then be able to absorb the disrespect when it's returned, nigga. You're talking about dead relatives as if you're telling somebody, oh, maybe you got PTSD. Now you niggas sound kind of stupid because don't you suppose to feel some type of way when your family member pass away, especially when they commit suicide? You think that's private that's going to change my life for the worse? Oh, all of a sudden, we're going to say Scotty is suffering for something because his sister took her own life, so I can't function. That was last year, in 2023, y'all. This is last year. And these dudes take it upon themselves off something Roy Jones Jr., the Hall of Famer, the trainer, allowed me to have, and I put it out. So they're going to dig. They're going to say all the personal shit about Roy, and they're going to say all the personal shit about my family. But if I was to talk shit about what I know about his family, then it would be, oh, we coming down there, we're going to smash it because we deal with niggas like Whack 100 and all that. we do security for Charleston White. Okay. I don't have to put my shit out there. I said what I said. There's people tuned in. I don't do it. I don't have to sit up here and do what you do. If y'all niggas for real on what you got going on, cool, be for real. That's all. Y'all want to issue threats and put that shit online and then come back up here talking about Scotty playing the victim? Y'all, we all know English. Stop acting like somebody playing the victim. Y'all, anybody in their right mind that's tuned in to that live over there that Money had over and over again, seeing them niggas disrespect me, keep talking shit, want to bring guns into here. They want to talk about how many people you have. So here we is, right? This is how much sense it's going to make, right? Saying you want to talk about all the guns they got. For me, for one human being, all it takes is one bullet. Like, that ain't one bullet anyway, it's over. What does all those guns and people have to do with it? Why a whole team is coming at me? That's what I don't understand. A whole motherfucking team. Oh, my people smash you. So you actually think I'm in Atlanta, standing in the middle of the street, homeless, and know nobody. Because you said my home, it was gone. I don't have the home no more. So I must be homeless walking up the boulevard, right? I found this in yellow top. It says love black. You know what I'm saying? It says love black. You feel me? So these dudes say, my people will smash you. He's saying that online, people. With people tuned in, he's saying all of that shit on Money Show. And Money's like, yep. I'm off of it, bro. I'm off of it. I got to get back to Money Brown at the end of the day. What is going to be, Money? You still want to raise this goddamn back and forth between us? Because obviously, you proven exactly what I said before. Y'all niggas want to think homosexuality and much black when it comes to insults and everything is the only route you need to do. I'm a fruitcake. See, the one thing about it. See, the one thing about it is I won't say, hey, Money, prove that I'm a fruitcake. You feel me? Because it's funny to me that you would start talking about homoerotic shit when you have no sensation. Like I said, like it's certain moments that me and you can't share together. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't talk to you about getting pussy. You feel me? I can't. And that's what makes you mad, that you want to talk some being rammed up his back. No, say the word, nigga, because that's what y'all love to do. All y'all talk the same. Y'all talk about dick and nuts. That's the trail mix of your choice, nigga. You know, how does that all play out? That's the trail mix of choice right there. Dick and nuts. So help me understand. You can take a screenshot of my face again, nigga. See how I look? Like I can't go out here and get you a girl, Money. But yet, if I send it to you, Money, you're going to have to make sure she's well taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to bring sex into it, but you talking about some homoerotic shit. I'm talking about some heterosexual type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you at with it, Money. I was disappointed that you went with that angle after I mentioned it on my show. I said, listen, these niggas gonna come with some gay shit. Sure enough, Money came out the gate. Talking about, I was calling some elementary shit, but he was up there talking about another black man being gay. He's being stuff rammed up. That's the same shit I used on my live when I was roasting your ass, when I was cooking you with that hot grease, Money. I know that shit was too raw, for real. I know you was hating that motherfucker. I know you can't even listen to a whole live when I was on your ass. Yeah, for real. You know it, Money. So anybody that's in this chat, man, do me a favor. Help me understand. Get with Dookie and see that he mean anything about somebody telling me that he'll take down, nigga. I don't care if you take him down. But if you attempting to call a truce, if you, Money, because I'm not, if you choose to call a truce and you can swallow that shit and you feel good about it, I'll meet you halfway on this shit. But if you keep on running your fucking mouth about me, I'm going to show you how the magic's going to work. That's just point blank. If you're willing to then call a truce on this shit, you, not me, because you keep on talking about I'm playing victim and shit. I never heard that word so much in my life for a nigga that pretty much do for, man, come on, bro. What the fuck y'all talking about? Just let me know what Money's talking about. That's all. Shout out to Captain Chaos. Why he give that dude an attitude that was serving him? I know, right, Chaos? Either he's doo-doo brown butlers or he's a bit, bro. Shout out to Captain Chaos with the $5 super chat, bro. I'm like, damn, why are you talking to him like that? This nigga is, what the they keep talking about PTSD, Chaos. But this nigga up here talking to somebody, give me this Sprite, pour it. Who was that? I hope it wasn't your caregiver, nigga. You know that caregiver, he's gonna wait till the right time. He's gonna wait till the right time. I hope it wasn't that caregiver. You don't want to piss off the caregiver, dog. See, a lot of that shit I was saying early on was right. Whoever was pouring that Sprite, shout out Gumbo, expert. in the building. This is Rob. Let me go through some of these comments, man. Man, shout out to Mr. Gumbo Hot Grease with the $50 super chat. He said, this is for the Hot Wheels wheelchair to jump over the speed bumps and for Willie the Munchkin, new safety vest. Hey, talk your shit there, Gumbo, man. They can sit over there and talk the shit and talk about, you know, how small somebody's channel. I rock with the ones that's rocking with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Blunt. I mean, lost all the boxing 9.7, right? But you didn't hear that from me. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather, father, uncle, and sister were in the military. My grandfather was in World War II. Uncle was in Vietnam and dad went to Air Force in 78 and my sister was in the Army. Hey, appreciate them serving, man. Salute to them, all of them. Haynes legacy on deck. My dad was in the military. I feel disrespect a man is worth as a veteran is so disrespectful. I'm listening and hearing all y'all. And like I said before, I don't really bring my military up, but recently there's been a lot of cats that's trying to then talk about a military career, which they can't change the outcome of the DD-214. I retired. I said I did 20. There's no disputing that. That's one thing that didn't come up. You know, they want to talk about all this other shit, but they can't dispute what it is. All the pictures is out there. You know, what make it so crazy, they want to talk about it. But I have a picture with an Iraqi general. You feel me? But that's how I wasn't in combat. Okay. You know, setting up communications, you have to do it in enemy territory too. I guess they didn't tell y'all that too. You have to go to certain places and set up SAT terminals. You have to set up all types of communications. But yet, somehow, people know so much about what they thought you did in combat. Screaming and yelling. Like, y'all take a look at how I came on here and did a live after listening to all them three. And you tell me who act like they have extreme PTSD. These dudes are drooling at the mouth, man. Foaming at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? But they sitting up here keep on telling people, hey, Scotty may be suffering from when his family member passed away. I'll go ahead and tell him. I'll go ahead and tell him. And guess what? And guess what? All that energy that you wanted the people to have, like you were going to hurt me, you didn't think for 1 second that I couldn't change what she did? It's stupid, bro. The shit I know about y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I know me and Phil talked the other night. Respect to you, Phil, because look, Phil, I felt you was coming from a good place. Real talk. I did last night. But when I heard Senior taking shots at me, you know what I'm saying? He was bringing up and talking lies when I thought he would say, I respect him. I got love for him. And then out the door, he'll take another shot. So I'm like, shit, I just talked to Phil. But when I went back and watched the video, you told me that Senior was saying that, you know, he everything's good, but I didn't hear that. I heard him continue to take shots at me. So I respected your phone conversation. No doubt about it, bro. You can feel the way you feel. I ain't a punk, bro. I know you're not a punk, but I ain't a punk to none of you niggas. But what I do understand about this situation, y'all have been the ones grouping up. Notice I said grouping. I used the word grouping because I would have said ganging up. They would have said Scotty is playing the victim. Y'all niggas are the one that's been grouping up, yelling. And I sat up here and talked to y'all sensibly, bro. Hey, I respect the conversation we had, but when it comes down to it, I'm like looking over there, I say, damn, this dude is taking shots at me still? Like, when is it stopping that you still taking shots at me, bro? How Mike, you still taking shots at me out the door, bro? You're still taking shots. And then not only that, you don't care when you're taking shots. If I come over here and I'm going at money, you want to be included again. So you come on here today and you mention what you mentioned. Okay, you have the information, you have the database. Go ahead and look up some information on what type of nigga I was when I was in elementary school. Find out the information and what I was doing when I was in high school. Ask them. Ask them, dog. Since you want to, look up people's information and shit, ask them what I was doing over here in these damn streets. Ask them, bro. Nigga, I was 6'2" from 11 to 12 years old, bro. It's arrest that's not on my fucking record because I was a juvenile and I went in as a juvenile. My parents had to sign a waiver for me to get in. You say Scotty didn't become tough till I got in. Obviously, you didn't do enough research. I want you to dig for other lost relatives that I got. I want you to continue to find hurtful shit that you believe that's hurtful to me. Instead, spend all this time on me instead of talking about your fucking family, dog. Mind your family, not mine. You said I don't have a good relationship with my son. So since that's being said, what do you want to happen next? What do you want to happen next? I'm just curious. Like, why is somebody who did nothing for my family, why are you trying to include my family? Like you're taking a son, for instance, right? A son. And I heard Money Brown say some shit that was hilarious, bro. He said I was a deadbeat dad. But I get back to that. Look. He said I don't have a relationship with my son, but I'm up here talking on live. So regardless of whatever the relationship is with my son, right? Why aren't you focused on yours? Why aren't you focused on yours? What are you going to do? Oh, let's go talk to his son and keep on saying you squashing it and you're letting it go, but you keep on doing this. I don't know what else needs to be said, bro. So let me close this out with Money. Money sells a deadbeat dad. Money, stop the cap. Stop the cap. I'm not going to prove anything to you, dog. You sit up here talking about, look, how can you speak on being a dad? My heart goes out to you, dog. You look, like Captain Chaos said, you're freaking talking shit to someone about a Sprite. That's not your child. Chaos, how you and your family doing? Because I know Chaos have family. How you and your family doing? So explain this to me, Chaos. Why would an individual like Money Brown tell a bold-faced lie because he's trying to blend in with the team and say that I was a deadbeat father? What is a deadbeat father? Explain the definition of a deadbeat father, dog. I'm curious. Like Money Brown, how can you speak on family when you don't have any seeds that you was able to reproduce through the female anatomy that's able to get pregnant and go through the gestation period of having a child, Money? That would require sperm and semen to be released inside of her, Money. You feel me? That feeling, Money. You know what I'm saying? And for you to speak on family, bro, I'm talking about seeds. Seeds, Money. To sit up here and say, that shit is so hilarious. You say I'm a deadbeat dog. I'll say, Money, boy, it's certain areas that you should stay away from. It's certain people that you should avoid. That's all I'm saying. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Y'all get mad because certain things don't move me like you want them to. Y'all want to act like because they don't move me, we're going to keep on poking and prodding. We're going to keep on saying shit that you believe is hurtful to another person. Why in the meanwhile, you still have to deal with reality. See, I'm dealing with my reality. I'm dealing with my reality so much, I'm not concerned about your reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not concerned about your reality. because you're old enough and mature, y'all adults, to handle your reality. But I'm just trying to find out if someone's trying to take my reality away from me. That's all I'm doing. I have the right to do that. I have the right to figure that out. I have the right to do that. But in the meanwhile, like I said before, money, you want to start talking about family, I'm going to tear you apart, bro. I'm going to tear you apart. You want to keep bringing up lies, bro? You have no idea. Money. Just because you don't disclose information to people, bro, I know exactly where you at, bro. If you really want to get in communications and want things to come out, bro, I know exactly where you at. I can talk my talk too. I am really, if you thought today was personal about your reality in life, then so be it. But you're still talking shit. I'm a deadbeat. You over there lying. You know what I'm saying? You over there lying. All y'all was just over there lying. Just making up shit, bro. Ain't nobody believing that shit. It's good content because it's controversy, but ain't nobody believing the bullshit y'all was talking. You just sitting over there making up lies about me, dog. Look, I ain't gonna lie, Money. I was sitting here looking at that shit. I was laughing my ass off. I say, Money, know he a goddamn good liar. He know he a damn good liar, dog. Motherfucker, you a damn good liar, but goddamn, you can't lie about this ass whoopings. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to think I'm bullying because all I did is defend myself on here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not up here cussing and screaming all the time and motherfucker can talk his shit. But it's okay for somebody else to talk that shit, huh, Money? How many thumbnails you gonna put my picture? How much time and effort did it take to take a picture of me, right? That you could have hit me in the DM and say, hey, Scotty. You know what I'm saying? Because they love calling me by my first. Hey, Scotty, hey, can I use that picture with you with no shirt on? I'm just going to use a filter and make it a little, like you got some sweat on it and stuff and use it as a thumbnail because I want to talk about some homo shit. The most predictable, simple-minded shit ever when it comes to roasting motherfuckers. The most basic. This nigga talk about elementary shit, but he went and grabbed a picture of me. Me. He grabbed a picture of me having fun. And then try to take 2 pictures of me and Roy and say, oh, all of a sudden there's homosexuality going on between us. He wouldn't say that to Roy's face. Roy would probably slap him out that chair. You feel me? Roy say, boy, you ain't suing me. I see the stick up. I see the lick. Roy say, nigga, somebody get this motherfucker away from me. You know you're saying you on some gay shit over here, bro. Get that shit away from me, bro. That was a screenshot for your Money. Because at the end of the day, right, when you make another thumbnail, it's only going to get worse for you. So you let your people know. If you're trying to call a truce on that shit, because somehow, some way, somebody told me that if I take down my video, you take that good. So I want to know where you're going with this. If you cool about doing this shit, because I heard another thing. I heard Tariq talking about all I do is have YouTube beefs, right? No, Tariq, I'm defending myself, just like I'm defending myself against your newly promoted your YouTuber friend over there. You know what I'm saying? Dookie Brown. You know what I'm saying? I'm not jealous of no motherfucking YouTube channel, dog. Y'all reaching with extended arms for no damn reason. You know what I'm saying? If Scotty does not have the size channel that you want, know this. When I get 10,000 subscribers, it won't change. Y'all still have criticism in comparing what I should have. If I get 15 to 20,000 subscribers, it still won't be enough to the hating ass niggas on the outside talking about how many subscribers I got. If I get 25 to 30, you're going to be like, oh, you should have had that long time ago. See, if you would have built with us, we could have got you to 30 and 50 already. But you weren't with us. If I get to 70, they're going to say, oh, I remember when he was at 9.6. The nigga finally got here about damn time. Them motherfuckers ain't real. He paid for them. Come on, bro. This shit's too easy. Facts, I was surprised he mentioned that to me about his wife. What you talking about, Blunts? Oh, expert. Money got crucified on live stream, dog. There's no coming back from that shit. Let's see. I'm giving money. Look, I'm giving him some content, y'all, because I came on and showed my face today, so he can do another live stream, and you know, in the process of me talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to do. That's what money feels he's invigorating himself by coming up with homosexual freaking connections based off my own pictures. I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody tell me, what did he mention about his wife? Who are you talking about? We know what your baby mom looked like. Oh, okay. So he did have a baby? His wife was the only parent with some sense. Dude asked his wife, should they let their son go fight? Oh, okay, you talking about senior then. Man, that nigga don't know what no good pictures smell like. Knock it off. He shouted this, Rob. He say they asked Roy to pay a car note, but you gave $800. That's a couple of months car note. I'm just saying, shit, 800. Shout out to Captain Chaos for the $5 super chat. It's facts what you talking. Just like they say all the time over there. That's facts. Well, Chaos is talking facts. Chaos is talking facts. I appreciate you, Chaos, for the $5 donation. He said, I'm just saying, shit, 800 is 800. That's above and beyond, no doubt. You ain't lying there, Chaos. Why he give that dude the attitude? Yeah, I read that. I don't know why. What was up with that, bro? I don't know what the fuck was up. That was weird. That was freaking weird, man. He was yelling at somebody to pour a Sprite. God damn, talking about attitudes and PTSD, nigga. Jesus Christ. Damn. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the live. I actually came on camera because I had to defend myself. Whether you consider this being a victim or not, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I have every right to defend myself. Seriously. I have every right to defend myself. I'm not speaking on this situation anymore with the Williams. You know what I'm saying? If they let it ride, I let it ride. You know what I'm saying? If they continue to take shots, and look, next, if you want to be disrespectful and you feel that's what you need, shit, go dig my sister up. Go find my dad where he buried at. Go find my son. Take pictures. Snap, snap, snap. This is pictures of your family right here. How you feel about that? If you're talking about dead family members, do your job. Go find a shovel. You know what I'm saying? My sister hasn't been buried that long. Go find a shovel. If you really want to get dark about it, you know, go get the shovel and dig that shit up. And take a picture. Come on, bro. Don't take it easy now. Don't take it easy. Just go get a shovel and dig, take some pictures, say, oh, wow, this is amazing. This is really going to get money, some views. Show the people how cool you are. You know what I'm saying? What else is it? You're going to create something else? You're going to go in my personal life? You're going to go in my personal life still and make up some shit? Well, I can guarantee you this. I have shelter over my head, and I'm not going to sit up here and prove just because you want to tell people, hey, he don't have his house. I'm not going to tell you what happened with it. It's sure enough, hey, it sure enough wasn't no repossession, dog. Not the way the housing market is today. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it wasn't no motherfucking short sale, nigga. Shit. It wasn't no foreclosure. Not the way the housing market is today. You know what I'm saying? Not how that motherfucker, how much square footage it had. It wasn't no short sale, no foreclosure, none of that shit. You put it out there like, hey, tell him you don't have the house no more. Dude, I don't have the house no more, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the house no more, man. Right as we speak, I'm wondering how I'm going to get my next meal, dog. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when somebody like myself is living in a house that motherfucking big, right? Listen, it's only common sense for you to downsize, especially when the housing market was the way it is. Like, dude, you have no idea. You have no idea. And out of respect for my listeners, they understand that I keep that shit neutral as shit. I keep it authentic as possible. I don't like using the shit real because motherfuckers ain't real. You know what I'm saying? I keep it authentic. The housing market was looking kind of, and I was like, damn, this motherfucker's too big. I clean this shit up, having people come over, and it was only smart to downsize. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? The housing market treated the brother well. God damn. When that appraisal came back, see, this is what they're not telling you because the information is out there. Like, please, go get a computer and dig up what the house sold for. Do the paperwork on what was owed on the house and what the house sold for. You're gonna be like, oh my God, are you serious? See, that's not what they don't want to put out there though. They don't want to put out the beginning and the end. They just want to act like a nigga living in his car. Man, that shit is hilarious, dog. I mean, come on, man. This shit is hilarious, bro. Be honest with them, dog. Be honest, bro. Stop lying to the people. You don't have the house no more. Dude. Come on, Mike. Hey, salute to y'all, man. I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up and dropping your info in there. Listen. Hey, some of this shit is hilarious. Hey, listen, man. I do have shelter. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to do research, I'm pretty sure they can find the information and see what the house was owed on it and what it sold for. And you'll say, God damn, shawty. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, thank you, Holy Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? Bless the dead. Bless all my family members that has passed away. One love to y'all, pops. My two sisters. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? God bless anyone who lost family members. And know that if you on this channel, I will never sit up here and know something about you like that and say, oh, just because we're not getting along, let me bring up family members. If you treat somebody well, they're going to treat you well back. You know what I'm saying? Might know what I did and it came in good faith. You know what it is, but it's all good. No need to talk about the past, man. I'm done with that shit. But y'all let money know what's up, man. In the meanwhile, I'm out. Y'all hold it down. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate y'all pulling up and all that shit, man. I hope I was able to have a dialogue with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard the Fiji water, it has some shit in it for to help all that up there. Look, I'm drinking my water. I'm giving money some content. Because they can like that, screenshot my photos while I'm drinking. Because he has that shit on his mind. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fiji. They keep the waves all nice. Hardly any gray hair. But y'all pray, man. Y'all keep prayers. For all the veterans out there. Salute to y'all. Salute to the fallen veterans and salute to the veterans that's still active and the ones that's retired. Salute to every one of y'all, man. Y'all be safe out there. I'm out.